College. And it's time for Henry Ford basketball. First, it's the win of Henry Ford. And my name is Jeff Lowe, along with Leland Stein. Going to bring you all the action this evening right online here. Hope you all are tuned in. And Leland, tell us about these two teams.
Well, the Jackson Jets come in here with a 15-10 record. They're 6-4 in conference, so they're still competing for opportunity to get in the playoffs. They're averaging 78 points a game, and the shooting isn't bad. Shooting about 41% from field goals and 30% from the three. So they're 6-5 on the road. So this is a definite team that can come in here and give Henry Ford some trouble. They have to play exceptionally well to beat this team.
The Jets are coached by Heather Brown, assistant coach Chris Wallace, Joe Bradbury, and Maureen Brown, and along with Michael Clintworth and Ava Denise. And the Hawks get on the board first. Landon Smith with a short jumper. Get you those starting lineups in a minute. Long jumper by Jackson. Good rebound. Keeping it alive on the Jackson end. Three-point shot attempt off the mark. It's a fight for the ball there, and Jade Bates comes away with it. Good active hands by Jade Bates.
Yeah,
Kelsey at the top.
This might be Bates' first start of the year. Well, it's the first time we've seen her start, and she brings a little size to her, 5'7", and they surely need that. It's a big team.
Three-point attempt is good. Number one, that's Tyra Wright for three. Kelsey from outside. Loose ball, Jackson comes away with it. Jets looking to run. Short jumper, free throw extension is good.
Back in January 21st, these teams met already, and the Jackson Jets beat HFC convincingly, 93-53, a 30-point victory. So they're going to have to really stay close to them if they want to beat this team.
Marth with her first jumper is off the mark. And whistles blow, and that's going to be a foul against Henry Ford. Your officials for this afternoon's contest, Christian Morris, Nicole Randolph, and Kalia McCord. Head coach for Henry Ford, Charles Perez, in his first season, along with a host of assistants in their first season, Jocelyn Norris, William Borg Jr., all in their first season at the helm for Henry Ford. 2-7 your score, collision at midcourt.
Yeah, the press on.
Off balance by Landon Smith, but she gets it to go.
Last time these guys, when they met in that loss, Smith had one of her best games of the year. She dropped 20 and made 11 out of 15 free throws. So, yeah, they're going to need some more of that, that same kind of effort. But Kelsey went 1 for 11. She had a tough game, and so did Emma Mark. Mark didn't score a point in that game against the Lady Jets. So, there's some people out here looking for redemption.
Kelsey's been running the point pretty much all season. They've been doing a pretty good job for the Hawks. Hawks taking time out. They want to talk it over. 4-7 your score here in the first quarter of play. You're watching Henry Ford basketball on the Henry Ford Streaming Network. I'm Jeff Lowe, along with Leland Stein, bringing you all the action right here from Dearborn, Michigan. Henry Ford located right behind the Dearborn Fairlane Town Center, and right next to the University of Michigan Dearborn. A nice little educational environment for the Metro Detroit area right here, with both the schools being right next to each other. 7:04 here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Jackson Community College has a wonderful campus as well. Do you know where it is?
I'm going to assume it's in Jackson.
And where might that be?
Why are you asking me these questions?
Because people want to know. For all the folks that, listening.
Well, I get a quiz every time you come on the air. Where is this? What is that? Do you know where this is? It's basketball, ladies and gentlemen. 4-7 your score in favor of Jackson, and Landon Smith going to the basket hard and is fouled, and she'll go to the line shooting 2.
She went to the line a career high 15 times against these Jets. So it's something she figured out about them. So, I'm pretty sure Coach Perez said, let's feed her. Let's let her eat. Yeah, Gillette is the leading scorer. I don't even see Gillette's not here today. She must be injured.
Jackson comes down with the rebound, long jumper. That's off the mark, nothing but air. Kelsey comes down with the rebound in the open floor. Kelsey looking to run, and a foul is called. That's going to be called against Kelsey. Looked like the Jackson defense got a little physical with her, but anyway, that call goes against the Hawks. 7-4. Another long jumper. The three-pointer is good. Number 1, Tyra Wright for 3. That's her second three-pointer. Smith again to the basket. Looking for the foul,
no
but not
fouls.
getting it.
They ain't calling nothing. Yeah, you're going to have to keep a body on everybody out on the Jets team. They have a very, very balanced scoring team. In their victory over Henry Ford early in the year, they had 3 people come off the bench and score in double figures.
Promise Dunbar for 3. She's looking to take him up.
So they're not going to get a break when the subs come.
10-7 your score early in the first quarter here. 5:43. Henry Ford in the light uniforms, the gray. Jackson in the dark in the uniforms. And Dunbar finding Smith. Smith attacking the basket. Good job by Smith, but she couldn't get it to go.
But she's not getting back on defense. If you miss the shot, you can't worry about it. Just hustle back.
Kept alive by Jackson. Jackson likes that three-pointer. And that's going to be out of bounds. And the ball will go over to the Hawks.
It's okay to be frustrated when you miss shots, but the way you do that is you get back on defense and recover, and you get the ball back.
Kelsey walking it up. Here's someone that can get red hot as Emma Marth misses her first shot attempt. Good defense by Dunbar.
I can hear that slap from way up here.
Dunbar with the left-hand layup, and she was fouled on the play, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. Your starters for Henry Ford this afternoon, you got Bates, Kelsey, Smith, Marth, and Dunbar. And for Jackson, you got Wright, Danielle, Williams, Sims, and Henderson. Dunbar missing her first free throw attempt. Makes her second. Eight to 10 your score if you're just joining us. Jackson with a 2-point lead. Nice little move by Jackson, but they couldn't get that to stay down. Kelsey looking for some room, finding a little opening, got the shot up, but couldn't get it to go. That ball is going to be knocked out of bounds, and Henry Ford will keep possession. Smith will take it out underneath. Dunbar with a long jumper.
In that loss to the Jets in January, Smith dropped that 20, making 11 out of 15 free throws, but Dunbar and Gillette chipped in with 11. And that was pretty much it. They're going to need some balanced scoring here to keep up with this team. Because they have 4 people in double figures averaging scoring and 2 averaging 9 points a game. So they can get points from all over the court of the Jets game.
Dunbar and Kelsey running the offense. Marth from outside. Hadn't hit her shot this game, but once she hits her shot, and if she gets going, watch out, opponents.
Oh, we need her. They're going to need it today.
Jackson comes down with the rebound. They'll reset and get into the half-court offense. Drive to the basket. Jackson comes away with the rebound and gets the roll. It's Tyra Wright. She has 7 points already. Not a whole lot of room to go anywhere. Mad scramble for the ball. Smith on the floor comes down with it. That's what you got to do. You got to get on the floor for those balls. That's good hustle by Smith. Bates will come back in. Promise Dunbar will check out. Henry Ford doesn't have much of a bench. Only 2 players available for substitutions in this contest for Henry Ford. So it's a lot of players who might not play a lot of minutes that will be playing a lot of minutes in this contest.
And
long jumper off the mark.
Meanwhile, Jackson is going to play at least 10. So we'll see how that plays out.
It's always good to have a bunch of players that you can substitute with, and it's going to be an offensive foul against Jackson. The Hawks will take it out on the side. 12-8 your score in favor of Jackson. Kelsey up the floor quickly to Emma Marth. Jackson in the 2-1-2 zone. Marth with the shot, and that's no good, and the whistles blow. Henry Ford will take it out underneath. Daniels checks in for Jackson.
Traveling Hawks ball.
One thing Henry Ford has to do, especially when they don't have a lot of players to substitute, they have to cut down on those turnovers.
Oh, yeah. So far, so good, considering, our last few games with them has just been a tragedy. Coach Perez had to sit through
Stolen away by Jackson. And in the open floor, Anaya Coleman for two with the layup. Landon Smith almost comes up with the steal. Promise Dunbar set to check back in. Emma Marth will have a seat, take a rest, not able to get her shot off early in this contest. 14-8 is your score in favor of Jackson.
I'm sure Coach Perez had the ladies ready and geeked up as they, don't have many home games left. And they came so close last time we was here, a few days ago. I know that would be a highlight their whole season if they can pull off this upset here.
Nice move underneath by Jackson and getting that one to go. It's number 3, Daniels. Half-court defense, good defense by Jackson, and still long jumper off the mark. And a good rebound by Henry Ford as Bates comes down with it. Kelsey running the show from the top. Smith couldn't handle the pass. And right through the heart of the Henry Ford defense.
Yeah, because they're jogging down court. You lose the ball, you can't. The best thing you can do is put the burners on and get back on defense.
That was Sims with the last basket. Smith comes down with the rebound. They'll reset. Kelsey from outside. It's good. Big three-pointer for Kelsey right there. 18-12, under 12 seconds and counting. And once again, right through the heart of the defense, right down Main Street.
Absolutely no resistance.
Henry Ford has to fix that one.
Yeah, you have to fix that.
They can't continue to do that because she went right down Main Street to put the easy 2 in the bucket and makes it a 20-12 game at the end of the first quarter. You're watching the Henry Ford Streaming Network. I'm Jeff Lowe along with Leland Stein, bringing you all the action of men and women's basketball. It's the women right now, the women of Jackson versus the women of Henry Ford. We're at the end of the first. We'll be right back with more basketball after this. Welcome back to Henry Ford, 20-12 in favor of Jackson. Henry Ford with the ball in the light colored uniforms. Marth thought about it and passed it up to Kelsey, and she put up the long jumper. Good job in rebounding. Number 4, Coleman, got the rebound and put it right back up. Good job by Jackson right there.
And yeah, Jeff, you said HFC ladies are in the light color uniforms. Come on, man. They're in the blue and gray. Look like the late retired deceased McKenzie Staggs.
I knew you were going to say it.
It looks beautiful to see blue and gray anywhere. That's the hardest thing about covering high school sports is that blue and gray It's never going to be seen again.
Kelsey going strong to the basket and draws the foul, and she will go to the line and shoot 2.
At the line, shooting, Kendall Kelsey, shooting 2.
Kelsey, one of the top players on Henry Ford's team. Can't get the free throw to go. Free throw is so important in any basketball game, especially a Henry Ford game. That one's rebounded by Smith, but she couldn't put it back up and in. 22-12. Long jumper for 3. It's good. Sims for 3. (25-12). Loose ball on the floor. Jackson comes away with it. Dunbar with the rebound over to Kelsey. They're going to run. Marth couldn't get that shot off. That one was tipped by one of the Jackson defenders.
And the Lady Jets, the whole bench is in. That's 5 new players that has extended the lead, out to a 13-point lead now. It's a very deep team. And in the victory in January against our Lady Hawks, they had 3 people off the bench scoring double figures. They had Curley, Lozano, who's just been, putting on the show here, and Smith all came off the bench and scored 14, 12, and 10. So it's no surprise to see, them continue to play solid with a number of substitutes in the game.
Dunbar looking for some space to get the shot off, but Kelsey finds some, tries to go glass. Marth comes down with the rebound.
Need something from Marth. It would help.
Kelsey from outside, no good. Jackson grabs the rebound, wants to run in the open floor. Jumper no good, but there for the rebound and the putback is number 11, Sims. And Jackson applying some full court pressure. And that pressure is giving Henry Ford some problems early on in this contest. 27-12 your score. Looking at the face of Coach Charles Perez and his first year staff. Dunbar. Promise Dunbar. I promise I'll knock down the 3, and she does so. Right back the other way. Jackson puts it up and in. 29-15 is your score in the contest. You can't allow that to continue to happen, especially driving down Main Street for the easy layups.
Well, they're not big in the middle of the Hawks. So there really is no perimeter protection. And other teams see that, and they're taking advantage of it. Like you said, just driving right down the middle and getting a number of pretty much non-contested shots, right? But I don't know. I had to blame Smith a little bit. Smith is one of the best players, no doubt, for the Lady Hawks. But sometimes when she missed a shot on the other end, she doesn't hustle back on defense because she's frustrated. and she's busy letting her frustration show instead of getting back. So they're going to do a little bit better job with that.
Jackson applying some full court pressure and commits the foul. And Kelsey will go to the line, shooting 2 for the Hawks.
Hawks substitutes Landon Smith replacing Moss.
I mean, looking at this roster, Kelsey had a rough game the first time they played him, so they're really going to need her to come through today. But because Jackson is not very, very far from Ohio border, you see a number of Ohio kids on this Jackson team.
29-17 your score, 6:58 here in quarter number 2. Short jumper off the mark. Kelsey comes down with the rebound. Kelsey looking for some space. Being harassed by the defense. Jackson comes up with the steal. And they have the numbers and the bucket.
We're not seeing as many turnovers as they've had in some of the other contests, but the defensive effort, getting back on defense, is lacking today.
Williams with that last bucket for Jackson. Skip pass looking for Marsh, and the steal by Jackson, and another easy layup for Jackson. Coleman, she has 6 points.
That's her third layup coming off the bench.
Dunbar looking for some room, but couldn't keep her feet together, and she traveled. 33-17, 5:42 here in quarter number 2. Jackson walking it up, getting into the half-court defense, or excuse me, offense. Very patient by the Jets, and a foul on the Hawks. They took the shot clock down to 11 seconds. Now it reset to 20. And the Jets will maintain possession. That's going to be a turnover on the Jets. Traveling is the call. (33-17) your score. And Smith bringing it down. Smith going baseline. And she stepped on the baseline. Jackson calmly walking it up, looking inside. And another turnover by Jackson. The Jets are having their problems in the half-court offense.
Well, they don't have any of their starters out there. So you might expect a little bit more turnovers, but for the most part, they've been pretty clean, though.
Another foul in the backcourt.
Getting a little aggressive. That's what happened when you come off the bench. They're trying to prove to coach they still playing at 100. That they should be out there.
Dunbar will go to the line, and she'll be shooting too. Steps up to the line and calmly makes her first. (33-18) your score. Long jumper, way off the mark, but Jackson gets the rebound and the putback. Dunbar looking for some space. 2-1-2 defense being applied. Seven on the shot clock. And Dunbar bailed out on that one. Whistles blow and she'll get the opportunity from the free throw line.
Dunbar, one thing about her, she's not afraid to put that head down and go to the hoop.
Kelsey checks back in. Henry Ford. Bates checks out. Dunbar at the line, knocks down her first free throw.
She's playing pretty good today. Cut down on the turnovers, being real efficient with her opportunities. Good sign for her.
13-point lead, 33-20. Long jumper from outside, no good. Jackson gets the long rebound. Another long jumper. Jackson comes up with the rebound. Good rebounding offensively by the Jets. They're drawing the fouls, number 12. That's Reese Williams. Williams putting it on the floor.
There goes that lady.
And attacking the basket.
Right down the lane. Oh, I tell you, the Jets is not lighting up. They pressing them all over the court.
Kelsey from outside, no good. That one's out of bounds and over to the Jets. 35-20 your score. 3-14 here in quarter number 2. Good strong move that time by Williams.
Well, Reese Williams is the Jets' leading scorer. She's averaging 17 points a game, and she really has a physique on her, and she knows how to get the little drop steps and pretty good moves to get her shoulder inside the defender, and once she gets that shoulder inside, you can forget it. She's going to get to the basket. She's strong enough. So I can see why she's averaging 17 points a game. After Williams is locked at 11.5. Sims coming in at 9.8. Bonner at 9.7. And Wright at 8.6. Just balanced scoring all over the place.
Smith losing the ball out of bounds. 37-21, 2:40 on the clock in quarter number 2. Henry Ford looking for some way to get this offense cranked up. Long jumper by Jackson. Smith comes down with the rebound.
There she goes, coast to coast.
Kelsey. Off the glass. (37-23) your score.
Ooh, nice pass. Wow. That's how you draw it up in the playbook.
Dunbar looking for some room, being harassed defensively. Kelsey over to Dunbar. Dunbar going to the basket.
Ooh, she went in there like a bull in a china shop. Next thing you know, bodies were flying all over the place. But she got the call, the blocking call, so good for her.
Officials are discussing the call. And they have determined that that is going to go against the Hawks, and it will be an offensive foul on Dunbar. Dunbar was all set at the line to shoot the free throws, but no.
But what did I say? She looked like a what? A bull in a china shop. There was bodies everywhere. So they really corrected the call, surprisingly. We have a female officiating crew out here for the ladies' game. Doing an excellent job.
(39-23). And 14 at the line. That's Kelly. Makes the first. Correction, that was Curley at the line. 41-23, and Jackson applying the pressure defensively, picking up full court, and commits the foul. 41-23, under a minute remaining here in the first half.
Well, it seemed like the Jets, they've just decided that they don't really believe that they can handle the ball as good as they, exceptionally well. So they're going to apply that press and test it out and make sure. They're not giving them nothing. They're dropping on the full court.
Kelsey makes the back end of the two-point foul attempt. 41-23.
Look at that.
Woo. Good look inside, but not able to finish it off. Kelsey driving hard to the basket, missed everything on that one. Jackson looking for the last shot of the half. 41-24.
Wow.
Williams came down with the rebound but couldn't get control. And again, that's Marth who had the loose ball in the open floor, but she traveled.
The last thing in the world we need right now is for the turnover ball to come back.
Curley for two. And that's going to end the first half. 43-24 is your halftime score. You're watching Henry Ford women's basketball on the Henry Ford streaming network. It's halftime. We'll be right back with the second half after this. All set to start the second half. 43-24, your halftime score. And Henry Ford finding themselves down and have a uphill battle to climb. Marf looking inside. A rough first half for Henry Ford. Long jumper is no good. When I say a long first half, 26.1% for the game for shooting for Henry Ford. Leading scorer for Henry Ford was Promise Dunbar with 10 points. Also with 9 points, you had Kendall Kelsey. So not a whole lot of offense from Henry Ford.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it's not a whole lot of places to go get it. Smith, for one, they really needed a big game from her. Like, she had the 20 in the loss in January when they played at Jackson. So she's kind of been stifled a little bit today.
Reese Williams had 12 points. She is at the line right now for Jackson. Williams had 12 points in the first half. Pretty good half shooting for her. Tyra Wright with 8 points for Jackson. And with 7 points, it was Nina Sims. So a good balanced attack from Jackson. And the scoreboard shows it. Jump hook in the paint. Reese Williams knocks down her first points of the second half. And the turnover.
Hawks ball.
Yeah, the Lady Jets got 14 points from their bench in the first half. And, you know, wow, that's a little bit more than half, the total 24 from HFC starters.
Stolen away by the Jets. And the Jets with the offensive rebound. And that's number 3, Daniels, with the rebound and the putback. 50-24 your score. Smith way outside. That one's short.
Yeah, then you don't get back on defense. There you go. Don't be upset about missing the shot.
Smith in the low box. Smith, not a good hustle by Smith. Kelsey from outside, no good. Long jumper by Jackson. It's good.
As you watch this team, Jeff, and you see the depth that they have, and it's pretty solid team all around. You wonder why they're 15-10. Now, in the conference, they're 6-4. That's not bad. So we're going to go ahead and take a break here.
53-24 your score. And a quick timeout by Henry Ford to talk things over. Henry Ford will take the ball out. Will pick up and apply some full court pressure on the Hawks.
They're not giving the Hawks a chance to breathe. There you go.
Smith looking for some help. Nowhere to go with the ball. Smith turns it over. That time by Daniels.
Hawks ball on the sideline.
(55-24). Mars will take it out on the sideline, looking for some help. Not a whole lot of movement. Marv looking for some help, finding it inside. And Smith with a good look at the bucket. Landon Smith will go to the line and shoot two.
Shooting number 2, Landon Smith.
(55-26) your score.
You're down by 29. So, Coach Perez, what does he say to the ladies? This is where you earn your coaching stripes in moments like these. Because it's not all about winning. Everybody can't win. But it's about effort, getting better every day, improving as a student and an athlete. And if they do that, that's all you can ask for.
Marth with the long jumper. That drew nothing but iron right there. Foul on Henry Ford. Jackson will take it out underneath the basket.
Oh my goodness.
Hawks ball going down.
That was absolutely no effort.
Pressure being applied by Jackson. Once again, Henry Ford almost came away with the bucket. Long jumper by Jackson off the mark. Kelsey with the rebound in the open floor. Kelsey trying to make herself some room. And she is fouled and will go to the line. Pardon me, they will take it out underneath the basket. Dunbar will check in along with a host of substitutions from Jackson. Jackson comes away with the steal.
Hawks ball going down.
55-26 in favor of Jackson College. Smith, free throw extension. Good job by Landon Smith. And they need more of that kind of shooting to get back into this contest.
A whole lot more of that. But that's what I was expecting from Landon.
55-28, 5:11 on the clock.
Jackson has some nice size out there. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players that's 5'8" or taller. And they all can play a little bit. Again, you got to wonder why they're 15 and 10.
Kelsey, good defense being applied by the Jackson College defender. Noel Smith defending on the play and was called for the foul. Smith from outside. Couldn't get that one to go.
Number 2, Landon Smith.
4:40 on the big clock here at Henry Ford. 56-28 your score.
Timeout call.
And the timeout called by Henry Ford. We'll talk it over.
Yeah, after Landon Smith, she's 5'9". There is a HFC player close. And, it starts to show in there in the middle. They're doing the best they can. They're putting in the effort. But, when you get some basketball's that sport, size matters. And so, sometimes when they got good skill and an overburden of size, it can take a toll on the team. And that's been the hard thing for these Ladies Hawks all year long. It's the middle.
Let's see what Henry Ford can do to close the deficit here. 4:41 on the clock here in quarter number 3, 56-28. Jackson College with the ball. Long jumper off the mark. Dunbar with the rebound. Kelsey on the drive and draws the foul and will go to the line shooting 2.
Shooting, Kendall Kelsey. Shooting 2.
Every player has a bad game if you play a sport, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, doesn't matter. But our Lady Hawks, because of their lack of depth, it's more telling when one of the star players have a subpar game. They can't make up for it. But they're out there hustling and trying, and that's all you can ask for.
Dunbar weaving through the defense.
Shooting, number 15, Promise, Dunbar.
She draws the foul and will go to the line shooting 2. 58-30. She calmly steps to the line, knocks down her first free throw. Good job making them both. 58-32. Foul on the play against Henry Ford. This is like chopping a tree. I mean, just trying to get into this lead for Henry Ford. You just got to take a little at a time. And right now, I mean, with that clock, you can't waste a whole lot of time.
No.
Smith in the open floor. Smith all the way to the basket. Has it blocked by Jackson. Jackson College quickly back the other way.
And that was a Nia Coleman. She's 5'8". They got good size all over the court.
Half-court offense, Jackson College was content with taking a little time off the clock. But offensive foul is the call against Jackson College. 60-32 your score, 3:20 and counting on the big clock here.
I love the pressure defense they're playing.
Moss with this short jumper from Henry Ford.
How does that happen? I mean, you make a basket and they just throw it down and wide open for a layup.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball. Going down.
Oh, this is one of the best floor games I've seen Dunbar play this year. She's been measured. Sometimes she goes so fast she gets ahead of her feet, but today she's measured her steps and her opportunities, and she's played a solid game.
Amy Moss misses the first free throw. .240 on the game clock. 62-35 your score. Moss will check out. And a nice pass inside.
Beautiful play. Beautiful play.
64-35.
Plays out there. They're a solid fundamental team. You can tell their coach has really been working with them, but he has something to work with though. Some talent on that team.
Thrown away by Jackson College in the open floor and tried to use the glass, but coming up empty. Smith in the open floor gets the bucket. Landon Smith with the bucket. 64-37. Quickly back the other way. And that one's knocked out of bounds, and Jackson College will retain possession.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball.
They still had a pressure on them.
Landon Smith getting the loose ball.
Emma, Euro step.
Emma Mark, the full court in the open floor. Good job.
That was her first points of the game.
(64-41) your score. Under a minute remaining here in quarter number 3. Jackson continually applying the pressure. The Hawks did a good job right there and breaking down that pressure. And Smith will go to the line.
Good pass by Kelsey.
Smith will go to the line shooting 2. (65-42). 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Looking inside and being called for the foul. It's Jay Bates. Bates found herself at a disadvantage.
But she has to play inside, though. She doesn't have a choice. Mariah Curley, she's 5'9". She actually led the team in scoring. In the first contest, when she dropped 14 coming off the bench.
67-42, still by Jackson. And they get it to go. 69-42, 10 seconds remaining.
They always make the right pass. That's one thing that's impressive about this team. Jackson nestled in the lower southern mid part of the state, nestled between Ann Arbor and Kalamazoo. You'll find Jackson. That I-94 corridor. That's a busy stretch there, Jeff. Going from here to Chicago.
5 seconds remaining in the first half. Long jumper. And that will end quarter number 3 with your score. Jackson College 69, Henry Ford 43. Henry Ford facing his own defense. Smith going to the bucket. Good job by Smith. She was fouled on the play. Will go to the line shooting one.
Uh-oh, you better stop her.
Jackson College racing down the floor. Good defense by Henry Ford. Kelsey looking for some space. Primarily, Jackson College has been playing this zone, and the 1-2 step is the call.
Yeah, she shuffled those feet before she got going. She's a little anxious. She saw that little hole in the gap, and her brain took her there before she was able to put the ball on the ground.
Good strong move to the basket by Jackson College.
Yeah, that's Sim.
Number 11, Nina Sims. And able to handle the pass is Emma Mark on the sideline. 71-45 your score, quarter number 4. Smith called for the foul. Reese Williams will go to the line shooting 2. $12 points for Reese Williams in the first half. Henry Ford, good job in getting the ball up the floor quickly. Marth with the bounce pass.
That was a
Marth
good
is
pass.
called for the travel.
But Mark, wow.
Long jumper is good. It's number 1, Tyra Wright.
She can play now.
Kelsey with the jumper. 75-47. Attacking the basket. Number 12.
Looks like she's headed to her season average. She's averaging 17 a game, but she had 12 in the first half. Yeah, so at least 5.
Reese Williams putting in some work for Jackson College. Williams with the ball. Jackson College content with attacking the basket. Tyra Wright for 2. 79-47, 7:01 on the clock. Dunbar looking for some help. Long jumper went in and out. Jackson comes down with the rebound and the putback. That's Reese Williams. Dunbar on the wing, looking inside out passing. Stolen away by Williams. Williams in the floor, finding their teammate. Nice touch off the glass for Jackson College. And that was Nina Sims for Jackson. On the floor for the ball and coming up with it is Henry Ford.
Down by 36. Still hustling and fighting.
Kelsey looking for some room, 13 on the shot clock. Dunbar looking for some space, trying to make her own room in the corner now. The drive and the shot clock expired. Took a little too much time in the half-court offense.
A little too much time. Well, they got to pass the ball. Too much one-on-one dribbling. And not really team passing the ball. People cutting and moving, and then you're looking to hit them.
Long jumper off the mark. Kelsey comes down with it. Dunbar looking for help right there after trying to get that rebound. Smith will come back into the game.
Timeout.
5 minutes remaining in this one, 83-47. And I'm still chopping the tree. I don't think Lena knows what's going on in this game. We're in a basketball game, Lena.
And where were you?
No, I should say, where were you? 5 minutes remaining in the contest, 83-47. Is your score in favor of the Jests from Jackson College. Jets walk it up calmly. Takes a long jumper, which is good. Nice looking jumper. Number one is Tyra Wright for three.
She averaged 8 points a game off the bench.
And I can see why after that long.
She had 11 in the first victory.
Kelsey from outside, no good. Jackson College with the rebound. They want to push it a little bit. Behind the back, with their half-court offense, step through move. And nope, I think that's going to be a travel. Yes, it is.
One thing about the Jets, when they look to do that penetration, they're always looking for a cutter. And there always seem to be a cutter.
3:56 on the clock. 86-47 your score. And a fresh group of substitutions now checking into the game for the Jets from Jackson College. Long jumper, that was tipped. Jackson comes down with the rebound. Jackson with the rebound again. Jackson College doing some work on the offensive glass.
They're big inside. 5'9", 5'9", 5'8". Our biggest person out there is Jay the Bait.
Smith to the basket. Count the bucket. Landon Smith has been having to battle, like you said, with the bigs of Jackson College.
Yeah, she's 5'9", so she's our tallest player.
Knocks down the free throw, 88-50. Your score, 3:18 on the clock. Here in quarter number 4. Bates comes down with the rebound. Smith, free throw line jumper is good.
She's heating up. We needed her early. She had 20 in the first victory. Was a little bit too late.
Rolls out, Bates comes out with the rebound. Up quickly to Smith. Smith in attack mode, wanting to attack the basket, but loses the ball out of bounds. Actually, it was knocked out of bounds by Jackson College. Smith will take it out, 2:26 on the clock. Kelsey with the crossover. In attack mode. And as she was going to the basket, she was fouled. She will get some free throws. Kelsey makes both free throws. 88-54 your score. 2 minutes remaining in this one. Woo. Right down Main Street once again.
2 minutes remaining.
That's a freshman from Columbus, Ohio. The Jets, they just took it right down Main Street.
Good ball movement by Henry Ford. Smith with the jumper. Henry Ford gets the rebound on the wing. Now being trapped on the wing, and Jackson forces the jump ball. Possession will stay with Henry Ford. Kelsey looking for some room. Nice little step through. With the time running out on the shot clock, puts up one. Count the bucket, 90-56.
Look at that. Right down the middle. 3 Jets on the glass. But I don't know.
Smith trying to handle the ball. That was tipped away, stolen away by Jackson College. And an easy layup for number 1. Right at the basket, Tyron Wright.
Wright had 11 in the first win. She probably had about right about that right now. She made about 11 points in the second half.
.30 seconds remaining. Kelsey trying to go to the basket and draws the foul, and she will go to the line shooting 2. .94-58 your score. Quickly down the floor is Jackson College. 96-58. Smith in attack mode. Nice look inside. No foul call.
No harm, no foul. That's it.
And that's going to do it for the contest. Your final score, 96-58. Your final thoughts?
Well, they cut back on the turnover bug that had bit them for a few games there, like really bit them bad. They gave themselves a chance early on because they, kept the ball. But the fact of the matter is, this is just a better team. And they feel, they 10 deep. And the HFC women would have needed perfect games from all of their starters, because if one of them have a bad game, they can't really get no relief from the bench. So it's a tough road to hold for Coach Perez. But I guess he's thinking as long as they give 110% and we work hard and be respectful, do good in school, he can still find some solace there.
Your final score once again, Jackson College 96, Henry Ford 58. Game number 2 coming your way. Don't go anywhere. It's Henry Ford and Jackson College in the Henry Ford game of the week. We'll be right back with more basketball after this.